Hi you guys, welcome to my channel, Wholesale to Million. My name is Khang, where I'm going to teach you guys how to find motivated seller, how to find that cash buyer, how to find that title company to close your wholesale transactions, and most importantly, how to get paid. Anyways, in this video, I want to answer one of our questions that one of our subscribers have asked is, if you got $1,000, how would you invest it? All right. So I'm going to share with you guys my opinion, what I would use that $1,000, knowing what I know now. And I assume that when you ask this question, it means you have $1,000 saved up right now that you are looking to invest or wanting to get an idea as what you can do with it. Because it's going to be different than if you were to have $1,000 coming in every single month that you can use. All right. So my answer would based on that you're asking, you have $1,000 saved up now, and what you want to know, you want to know what you can do with it, okay? So that you can start getting some deals. So first you have to ask yourself is that how important is that $1,000 to you if you were to lose it? Because I can tell you this, that when you're gonna spend the money to send out these marketing, there's no guarantee, okay? There's no guarantee that you're gonna get a deal from it. But what I can guarantee is that if you stick with it, if you stick with the business, if you keep on going at it, if you keep on doing, if you keep on marketing and doing the same thing every single day, then yes, you will be able to get a deal, and you're going to be able to close some deals, and you're going to make it happen. But if you have $1,000 and if you send it out one time, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to get a deal from it. But what I'm going to share with you is how to stretch that $1,000 as much as you can, so to use as much as you can out of that $1,000. All right, that's I'm going to share with you. But I want you to understand is that how important is this $1,000 to you? If it's really important to you that, let's just say if you spend all that $1,000 and if something goes wrong, if something happened to you next month or in your life or a situation or whatever like that, and it's gonna cost a big issue, then what I would do is, just keep that $1,000 reserve, just keep it as a reserve and try to do as much of the free ways you can that I have shared with you, so that way if things happen, you still have that $1,000 reserve to do whatever you needed to do. But that's just my opinion, all right? But if you can spend $1,000 and lose it, and you're okay with it because you're like, hey, next month I'll be able to save up another $1,000, so I'm okay with it. Or hey, it's gonna take, I still have some money saved up and things like that. So I just wanna, so this $1,000 I can, I can spend it, and if I lose it on my marketing, then it's not a big issue. So if that's the case, here's what I would do, and this is my opinion: to stretch that $1,000 as much as you can. I would go to Costco and buy some stamps. Okay, I would buy some stamp, maybe $200-300 of stamps. Buy $200-300 of stamps. And what you're gonna do is pull all the expired listing. Okay, pull all the expired listing back in 2015 and 16 or even 14. Pull all of the expired listing, and now it's going to require time for you to do some due diligence and some work. All right, pull all of the expired listing. If you can't do it, have an agent that that can do it for you. Pull all of the expired listing. Now what you're going to do is you're going to search. Okay, you're going to punch into Google every single one of those addresses, because what you want to check is to see if the seller have relisted their property or if that property have been sold. Obviously, if it's already been relisted again and it's currently listed, you don't want to send them a letter. If it's already sold, obviously you don't want to send them a letter. Now, if it hasn't, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna send them a letter. So you get onto your computer, and you get onto your computer, and and you're gonna type something really simple saying, "Hi, my name is blah. I'm interested in buying your property located at da da da. I can pay cash and close quickly. Please give me a call." That's it. And so each stamp is about 50 cents, and the rest is you're gonna put your time and energy out to try to generate leads. Okay, so you're gonna pull up all of those. Now from those address, if it haven't sold, you're gonna send every single one of them a letter saying say just like that. All right, you're gonna send them a letter. So you'll probably be able to send out a couple hundred letter. All right, and if you have another job and if you're not doing this full time, then I wouldn't overwhelm yourself. Maybe maybe write, maybe search and write out as much as you can. I used to start out each night I spent about 3 to 4 hours sending out I write about 50. All right, I write about 50 envelopes. On the envelopes, you're gonna handwrite the seller address where you're sending the letter to. Okay, maybe you want to put maybe you want to put some colors, some stuff on there so it catches the seller attention so that they open up the letter. You want them to open up the letter and read what you have to say on the inside. All right, that's the whole goal of marketing. You want that seller, you want whoever it is to open it up. So don't have to be perfect. Make it unique. Try and make it stand out. All right. So that's what I would do. Send all of them out. Maybe write 25 or 50 of them per day. All right. And then the other couple $100, I don't know about your area, you got to double check, is I would go buy some Bandit Sign. Go to cheapsign.com. All right. Go to cheapsign.com. Buy some Bandit Sign. Maybe spend a couple $100 there. I would get at least, for you to see result from Bandit Sign, I would go at least get 50 Bandit Sign, at least 25 to 50 Bandit Sign, and then put on there, we buy houses or I buy houses for cash, and then your phone number, and then go find a busy intersection and put up those Bandit Sign. I know that typically Bandit Sign in majority of area, you gotta, you put them up on a Friday, and then you gotta take them down on Sunday. So you gotta repeat and do that every single week. But Bandit Sign is something you can reuse. You purchase it once, you can reuse over and over and over and over again. All right, you guys. So that is some cheap way to stretch your money. The rest of the money, what I want you to do is go to listsource.com, and what I want you to do is pull up a list of out-of-state owner, all right, or out-of-area owner where they own that property but they don't live there. They either renting it out or sitting there vacant. Okay, so you're gonna pull up all of those lists, but you want to make sure that it's at least 50% in equity or free and clear. All right, if I have that small of a budget, I would just target free and clear. Okay, I would start free and clear. And I understand you guys probably think, yeah, there's a bunch of people that's targeting that list, etc., etc. It's okay, because you can't buy a property. Okay, you can't buy a property if they owe too much than what the property's worth. All right, I would target free and clear. It's easier to negotiate. It's easier to get a deal once they call you. All right, once they call you, it's easier. So that's what I would do. At least they have at least 50% in equity or more, and then also it's free and clear. You're gonna pull up those lists, and the same thing. Now you're gonna spend some money on some stamp, and you're gonna sit there and handwrite every single envelope and send them out, and be consistent. Send it out, and be consistent on it. But that's my opinion. And maybe you got some money left. I would, spend, obviously you're gonna, spend money on gas, drive for $1, looking for vacant houses or tear down or abandoned houses. Take those addresses, go home, handwrite them a letter, handwrite the envelope, and send it out to them. Also too is go to your local RIA. I know that, you know, some local RIA, it does cost about $20 to $25 every single time you go there, or there's going to be a membership sign-up fees for a whole entire year. So I would do that as well. Go there and network with other wholesaler, investor in the area, and start connecting with people. What else? As far as I know, that's, in my opinion, if I have $1,000 to work with, and I don't worry about if I lose that $1,000, then that's what I would do. Is all of those that I've mentioned to you, that's exactly what I would do. And I think that's the best way to stretch your $1,000 to get it go as far as it can go. All right. Now, if you have $1,000 that comes in every single month, or that you can save up, that you can invest into your business, now that's a whole different thing. Then I would do, if I were you, is that I would go to list source, pull up those lists. All right, pull up those lists. Then I would call Go Big Printing. All right, contact gobigprinting.com, call the company up and ask them, hey, what is your best marketing piece that other investors are using currently right now? All right, and they will tell you which are the hot either it's letter or it's postcard, and they will share with you, because obviously they want you to, you know, obviously keep on using the company, and if it works for you, so you're going to keep on buying and spend the money with them. So that's what I would do, is go to Go Big Printing, tell them that you have $1,000 as a budget, and you want to pull up those lists, and you want to have them set up a weekly send out for you. So every single week you want to let them know that you want to send out these so let's just say $1,000 can send you out 1,000 letter. If it's postcard, I know you can send out more, maybe 17 to 2,000, because I think it's roughly about 50 cents a postcard and $1 a letter. So if you were to send out a letter, then that $1,000 gets you 1,000 letter for that month. What I want you to do is not to send it out all at once, but tell the company to break it down to weekly. So break that 1,000 letter down to per week, and then send it out per week. All right, you guys, and send it out per week. If it's postcard, then maybe you can send out more, but still break it down to per week. And the reason why is because when I first started, that's my issue, is that I send it out all at once, and then I get a bunch of calls coming in all at once where I couldn't even handle all the calls. And then for the next 2 weeks, I get no calls. All right, it was just dead. You know, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, it was just dead. I have to wait until my marketing comes out again, you know, for the phone to start ringing again. And at the time when I send them out, then I get a bunch of calling in where I couldn't even handle them all. All right, so I would break it down so that way it's more consistent and it's easy for you to handle the call. All right, so that way you have your marketing piece hitting homeowner, hitting these sellers every single week. And if you can be consistent on it, I promise, it's about being persistent and consistent in your marketing. That's going to generate and get you deals. All right, you guys. But there you guys go. That's my opinion. That's what I would do, knowing what I know now, if I have $1,000 to spend. All right, and like I said, you guys got to determine your financial situation. You know, your finance situation right now, of how important is that $1,000 to you if you were to lose it. You know, so if you were to spend it all on your marketing and you haven't got any deals on it and you have no return, how would that affect you? And if it affects you tremendously, then I wouldn't do it, right? I would do all the freeway, try to find it as, you know, all the cheap, really free way to do it. And then once you get some more money saved up, or once you close your first deal or so, then you can start out planning your marketing and spending some money on your marketing. All right, you guys. But anyways, that's my opinion. I hope that helps you guys out. And you guys, we all started somewhere, and we all started from nothing. You know, so when you have very little, small budget to work with, it's going to take a lot of your own effort, your own energy, and your own time. All right, it's like you either have money or you have time. You know, so if you have the money, you can spend the money to buy your time and have other people to do it. But if you don't, then if you don't have the money, then you have the time. So which means you got to put your own time, effort in to start finding these deals. All right, it's going to be a little bit tougher. It's going to be harder than if you have cash to work with, but you can do it. It is possible and it is achievable. All right. So anyways, that's what I want to share with you guys. I hope that answered your questions. And as always, you guys, thank you so much to everyone that have subscribed to my channel. I'm just super grateful for you guys. And thank you so much for all the support. But as always, you guys, if you guys like my video, give me a thumbs up. Give me that support. If you like my channel, if you have subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate you guys' time watching my video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.